You've been hearing about the importance of masculinity and how women love it, but it's not that easy to apply. It's like they want this, but they also want that. Today, we're going over 4 things you should never do around girls that will drive them crazy without even knowing why. This knowledge is incredibly valuable, especially if you have a girl that's rejecting you, ignoring you, or playing games with your emotions. So why does she push you away when you try to be nice? Because being nice means you're predictable, boring, and easy to manipulate. And every woman can smell fear from a mile away. Your natural reaction when a woman ignores you is to try harder, talk more, be nicer, and become the perfect gentleman. But listen to me closely. The more you chase after a woman, the faster she runs away. It's in their nature. You must learn to be the one who sets the pace, who controls the distance. This is where most men fail. They think like a woman instead of like a man. I want you to grab a pen and a paper right now and write down these 14 points, because if you truly put them into practice, no woman will be able to resist you. Even if she tries, she will fail. For each point, I'll give you a concrete example so there's no confusion. Let's begin. Number 1, refuse sex when you sense a test. When a woman sleeps with you, she loses interest. If you allow it to happen early on, it's like eating the best dessert first. There's nothing left to look forward to. So when a woman is testing you, play hard to get, refuse her advances, even if you really want it. Show her that you have self-respect and value your time and attention. Don't be afraid to say no. And when you do, mean it. A woman loves a man who knows his worth and isn't afraid to show it. Here's a little secret. Use this rule not only when you sense a test, but always. It's the ultimate form of control. Number 2, ignore compliments that are meant to manipulate you. When a woman compliments you, especially in a way that seems too good to be true, it's often a way to flatter and manipulate you into doing what she wants. For example, when a woman says something like, "You're such a great guy, you deserve someone special," she's subtly telling you that you're not enough for her and that she's better than you. Don't fall for it. Instead, recognize it as a manipulation tactic. By showing her that you're not easily swayed by her words, you'll earn her respect. Remember, a woman's greatest desire is to possess a man, to conquer him. If you let her compliments affect your actions, you're giving away the power you have over her. 3, leave at the peak of the interaction. Just as an author leaves a cliffhanger at the end of a chapter, you should leave a bit of mystery at the end of your interactions with women. When you leave at the peak of the interaction, it creates a void in her mind that only you can fill. This creates a powerful psychological effect, making her think about you constantly. You see, we humans are wired to seek closure. When something is left unresolved, we tend to dwell on it, especially women. They'll replay the interaction in their minds, trying to figure out what you were thinking or feeling. Use this to your advantage. Make her wonder what you're up to, what you're thinking, and who else you might be talking to. Keep her guessing and she'll spend sleepless nights thinking about you. Number 4, disappear and come back even more magnetic. One of the most effective ways to drive a woman crazy is to disappear from her life for a while and then come back even more magnetic than before. This approach can make her question everything she thought she knew about you. After you've been chatting with a woman for a while, take a break. Don't contact her for a few days. During this time, work on becoming more magnetic. This could involve improving your style, grooming yourself better, or simply working on your mindset. When you return, she'll notice the difference, and it will drive her crazy. She'll start noticing the small details, like how you carry yourself, the way you dress, and even how you speak. All of these things will seem like a puzzle to her, and she'll be desperate to figure it out. This technique is incredibly effective because it throws her off balance. She can't predict your moves, and that unpredictability will both confuse and intrigue her. Number 5, give subtle commands. The truth is, women want a strong leader, not a puppet master. However, you must know how to be subtle about it. Giving direct orders can come across as bossy or controlling, but weaving commands into casual conversation can be extremely alluring. For example, instead of saying, "Get me a coffee," try, "Hey, could you grab me a coffee? I'd appreciate it." Notice the subtle command in the second example. Even though it sounds like a request, it's phrased in a way that makes it clear what you want. And that's what you need to do in every part of your life. Be subtle about the commands you give, and you'll find that people will follow them without even realizing it. Remember, true power lies in guiding others without them realizing they're being led. 6. Care for your appearance without seeking her validation. While it's important to care for your appearance, doing it solely for a woman's validation can make you seem needy. Instead, focus on taking care of yourself because you value your own image. This approach will make you more attractive because it shows that you have high standards and that you're not willing to settle for anything less than your best. For instance, if you want to wear a nice outfit, don't think about impressing a woman. Think about how you want to present yourself to the world. When you have that kind of confidence, women will notice and they'll be drawn to you. Dressing well isn't just about looking good. It's about feeling good. It's about projecting the kind of image you want others to see. Number 7. Never try to impress her. Instead, let her discover your awesomeness. Trying too hard to impress a woman can actually turn her off. Instead, let her discover your awesomeness naturally through your actions and personality. For example, if you're trying to impress her with your knowledge about a particular topic, don't force it. Let the conversation flow naturally to that subject. Then, share your insights when appropriate. The same goes for your hobbies, experiences, and even your flaws. By showcasing your authentic self, you'll be more attractive to her because she'll see that you're not afraid to be yourself. And that's what every woman wants in a man. 8. Speak uncomfortable truths. In any situation, speaking the truth is always the best policy. But sometimes the truth can be uncomfortable and challenging to hear. For example, if a woman is late, don't just brush it off. Tell her that it's not okay to keep people waiting. By speaking up, you're not only telling her the truth, but you're also setting a boundary. This shows that you're not afraid to speak your mind and that you expect her to treat you with respect. And this is exactly what drives women crazy because they can't handle the truth. 9. Correct her behavior with class and firmness. When a woman misbehaves, it's your duty to correct her, especially if she's your girlfriend or wife. Allowing bad behavior to continue will only make things worse. For example, if she comes home late without calling, don't just ask about it. Tell her that her actions were unacceptable and that she needs to do better next time. Be firm, yet respectful. By correcting her behavior, you're not only teaching her what's right, but you're also showing her that you're a man of character. Number 10. Show her a little distance. Creating a bit of distance between you and a woman can be incredibly powerful. It creates a sense of mystery and intrigue, driving her crazy with curiosity. For example, if you're having a conversation with a woman, don't be afraid to pause before responding. Take a moment to think before you speak. This will not only give you time to formulate your thoughts, but it will also create a sense of anticipation in her. She'll start to wonder what's going on in your mind and will be eager to know more. Remember, sometimes the most effective way to influence someone is to do the opposite of what you intend. 11. Don't revolve your life around her. One of the most potent ways to drive a woman crazy is to have a life full of interests and activities that you enjoy, whether it's playing sports, learning a new language, or volunteering. Having a fulfilling life outside of your relationship with a woman shows that you're a man with many interests and priorities. It also gives you something to talk about with her, keeping conversations interesting and engaging. Plus, it keeps you happy and fulfilled regardless of her presence. This sense of independence is incredibly appealing to women. It shows that you don't need anyone to complete you and that you're comfortable spending time alone. 12. Make fast decisions without asking her. When it comes to making decisions, especially important ones, don't run them by your girlfriend first. Keep her in suspense. Do what you believe is right and announce it to her later. This creates a sense of anticipation and excitement in her life. For example, if you're planning a weekend trip, don't ask her where she wants to go. Choose a destination that excites you and tell her you've got a surprise for her. This approach makes her feel like there's always something new to look forward to, keeping her on her toes and intrigued by your thought process. 13. Laugh off her provocations with superiority. When a woman tries to provoke you, don't rise to the bait. Instead, laugh it off with a sense of superiority. This means you're not fazed by her attempts to upset you. For example, if she says something rude, respond with a witty comeback that shows you're not bothered by her words. Or if she challenges you, accept the challenge and show her that you're capable of handling it with ease. By remaining calm and confident in the face of her provocations, you demonstrate emotional resilience, and this confuses her because it doesn't fit the narrative she had in her head. And finally, number 14, silence. When all else fails, silence can be the most powerful reply. When a woman tries to test your patience or push your buttons, stay quiet. Sometimes the best response is no response at all. This can be incredibly frustrating for her, as it breaks her sense of control. Silence is the ultimate form of revenge. It shuts down conversations, making it impossible for her to manipulate or control you. Use it wisely. Listen, you don't need to understand these techniques. She just needs to feel them. These are 14 forbidden masculine attitudes that will drive women crazy without them knowing why. Each of these approaches will test your courage, but the more you practice them, the more natural they'll become. These attitudes aren't just tactics. They're a way of living. They represent a shift in perspective. It's about flipping the script and taking control of your life. If you're tired of being ignored, rejected, or treated like a fool, it's time to act. Use these attitudes as weapons in your arsenal. Strike when the time is right and watch as everything changes. Remember, you don't need her, you only need your mission. Now get out there and show the world what you're made of.